Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied.
One.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him.
Coming to the plate now, Yu Hu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So a big moment here and standing in, Yu Hu. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is 6-2, the final total today. The Pirates took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. Yu Hu, the National League's batting leader, continues his campaign for a batting crown. next. Felipe Cordova will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this. Strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1, that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yu Hu. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Oh, but the feet of the pitcher is a wild one. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Yeah, that's always a tough turn because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to cover. This time, they just get the one.
Leading off the inning, Manny Machado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get a big inning started.
Who scoops it up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings. One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So coming to the plate, Yu Hu. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 46 now for him on the season. And the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So striding forward now,
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Tapia. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exact.
First baseman number 25, Chris Stanley.
And there's a base hit on the line. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through.
Up next from Miami, Leo Mortero. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mortero.
Third. Reined in to second for one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down and they only get one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice. And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Cardinals with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Jack Flaherty earns his 6th winning decision in this one. John Brebbia wraps it up for the save.